and now Swinburne Senior Secondary College with their film Next Friday, with a special apologies to Michael Jackson fans. But here it is.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to honor a man who was amazing in so many ways. You may have known him since birth, as I have, or you may have only known him a short while. But in any case, he touched your life. He touched many lives. Although our dear friend Michael has passed from this world to the next, there is still much to be learned from. He was indeed a very special man. Now, are there any of you here who would wish to come up here and have your say about Mike? No? Well, I've got a joke. What was the last sound made by Beethoven? The sound of him decomposing. Ha! Sometimes that just happens. Nothing to worry about.
I've got something to say. Michael's dead because you were screwing her and he found out. It's all your fault. He went out overdosed.
That's not what happened. You don't understand. We fell in love at Neverland. Didn't we, honey?
You were going to marry him, the greatest star in the world. Then you met this jerk. You were going to have his children.
It wasn't like that. I swear to God. I never meant to touch her. She came on to me. She said he was crazy.
Michael, you're back.
Michael.
I just couldn't stay dead. I just gotta dance. Come on, everybody.
All right, let's dance.
Dance.
Thanks, guys. Ashton caught up with Darby and Jonas from Swinburne to tell us about the making of Next Friday.
So we looked at different genres and we played different games. So we looked at comedy and horror, and we also just made it up as we went, and it turned out to be quite an interesting story.
What techniques did you use to create the look of the piece?
Well, we did tracing with paper and stuff, and then what we did was we copied it onto a bigger sort of piece of paper, and we took photos and everything of like churches, because there's a lot of churches around here, so we just went down the road, took photos, traced them out, all the silhouettes of it, and then we just made the stop motion. Daniel, our student teacher, he helped us use things to make it sound like we're at a church and used reverb. It was really good the way the soundtrack came together. Well, I reckon it was really good because we all basically worked as a team, even though we did, like, you know, muck around with this because it was such a, you know, comedy, and we just put a lot of stupidity into it, but we all did really well because we worked as a team, and that was so good about the experience, and also we learned how to do stop motion and everything, so... It's funny. That's actually.
It's funny.
It's actually.
I thought, you know, like before we saw it, I thought like I'd regret it, but
That's actually
really
so funny.
That is really funny. To tell you the truth, when we first, like just a couple lessons ago or something like that, we were kind of doubting the title of the name, but as we see it now, as it being a comedy and it's almost and it being done and everything, I can't think of another name for it because it's that ridiculously stupidity funny that I reckon I like the way it's just set as next Friday.